I'm Remy with the Tyme Network, and here at the Tyme Network, we are committed to finding the best of the best people who can help you live happier, more productive, more successful lives. And today I'm here with Hector A. Vasquez, the founder of Have Development, and he is a Master Peak performance trainer. And Hector has a really great event coming up on October 17th that I wanted him to talk about and share. But my first question for you, Hector, is what have you found in all of your years of training folks and working with people? What are the biggest barriers for them to achieve and have more success in both their personal and their business life?
You know, one of the things, Remy, that I've really realized over the last 18 years, going through my own personal transformation, now going on and helping other people, is that it's fear.
That's it, fear.
It's fear. And, it's one of those things where it's like, okay, common sense is not always common practice. Right. People should be working on this area of their life, and, it's just easy to stay in the comfort zone. Mm-hmm. And one of the things that Mindset Mastery that we're going to be really passionately going after is really how to get past those fears, those limiting beliefs, and those stories that are really holding us back from really having it all.
Mm-hmm. It's true. We tell ourselves a lot of things, right? And don't go after our dreams. We don't do what we're supposed to do. So tell us more about the actual workshop, and I understand you're going to be touching on about 4 different quadrants in people's lives, which were 4 of 8 that we're focused on. So tell us what those are.
That's right. So really one of the most important ones is our ability to influence other people. Mm-hmm. People are tired of salespeople. They're, a lot of professionals and even entrepreneurs are just tired of being perceived as salesy.
Well, then you have to do sales for your business, but maybe that's not necessarily your strength. Mm-hmm. So you're going to teach them some ways to not look at it necessarily as sales, right?
Exactly, because if we looked at really through history, what some of the greatest leaders have done to really become, so influential, they've really mastered a way of reaching people mm-hmm. in a way that was not salesy. Right, they added a lot of value for others, mm-hmm. and by really creating something where they started in one place and then moved towards something greater, mm-hmm. they were able to not only build the trust, but they were able to get people to buy mm-hmm. and to get behind their mission and cause for a lifetime. Mm-hmm. So that's one of the most important pillars that we're going to be learning at Mindset Mastery, our ability to influence and inspire, which I'm absolutely passionate about.
I know you are. So, okay, that influence, and then we have mindset.
And then we're going to have mindset, and mindset is absolutely
key.
Getting the key part, right? Because a lot of people say, hey, look, it's like you got to get into your unconscious mind, and that's where all the power's at. And 95% of our lives are being run from an unconscious level.
People don't even get that. A lot of people don't understand that.
They don't. They don't. And, it's like they're reading all these different articles coming from all these different types of people. And just like I tell everybody, it's like we're drowning in all of this information, right? You're getting all this vast ocean of information, and we can't really get to the gold nuggets to where the wisdom's at. Mm-hmm. And, that's what we're going to really go into Mindset Mastery, because it's going to allow you to really understand, okay, what are the real important aspects? What are the real key points that you need to know to really tap in to your unconscious mind so you can completely unleash that beautiful power that you have within yourself.
And when you do, that's where the real magic happens in your life. You'll start to see things turn around and shift in your life that you didn't even know were possible. And tell me more, and also because what I loved was you're bringing in the physical and the fitness part to it.
That's
Not
right.
necessarily, are they going to have to, come in gym clothes, and are they going to be working out, or are you going to more talking how it relates to?
Yeah, absolutely. So a lot of us think, okay, well, it's just got to be all about business, right? And we're all about really increasing that bottom line and moving our careers forward. And this is all like the stuff that we learn in business. But unfortunately, this whole aspect of energy is not being talked to a lot mm-hmm. to us in business. We're not really understanding how important our energy is to really live not only the careers and the lives that we want, but really that it's going to allow us to sustain everything that we're building. Because as I've heard it said before, you don't want to be, the richest guy in the graveyard.
Right.
So really getting the most out of your fitness, getting the most out of your productivity. Mm-hmm. And productivity really is not about doing more things, right? A lot of people think it's like, oh my gosh, there's more stuff to get done, right? I can barely, almost get done with the things that I have on my plate now. And I guess what I'm going to respectfully suggest for people there is to reevaluate their priorities.
Right.
And that you really start focusing on things that are most important, because when you do, that's when you create the most impact, the most income.
Mm-hmm. And so the productivity part is huge, right?
Big time.
And I love that you're tying this all together. You're going to actually show people how it all works together, and how if you can master this, how you're going to see some amazing results.
Absolutely.
And you're going to have other speakers there?
Absolutely, absolutely. So obviously I'm going to be facilitating the entire event, but I definitely was very, very mindful about what type of examples I wanted to bring, what type of guest speakers that could really bring forth the light of the event. So I got, Tyme, who just got nominated as Latino Entrepreneur of the Year by Latino Impact. So that's huge, right? But he's got a huge network of about 16,000 people. So he's going to be teaching us some very important things about the power of influence. I got also a former Charger, for those Charger fans out there, Zeke Moreno, who's really honestly created a beautiful career, not only as a professional athlete, but he's also done it in business. You know, he's doing it now in a couple businesses, one that's family owned as VP of sales, and also with another side business that he has with his brother Moses Moreno, who also played for the Chargers. So he's going to be there teaching us really, what does it take to have really the mindset of a peak performer, so that you can really master this with your business and life. I got Liberty Woods is coming out and really teaching us how easy it is to get into great shape, right? It's not about always, doing these crazy workouts, but she's going to make it so simple for us. She's been inspiring hundreds of people really on this whole mission of personal fitness. And I also got David Gonzalez, who's going to teach us one of the best practices in regards to productivity, and that's all about refueling ourselves.
Nice.
Right, taking care of ourselves. Again, it's not about getting more done, it's about getting the right things done, right? So we can really get the most out of our bodies. So she's going to teach us a very simple and holistic approach to getting our bodies healed and really restoring and refueling, so we can really be the best that we can be, the most peak performers in our businesses and lives.
So if people want to attend the event, how do they get a ticket?
Absolutely. So the best way to do it is just to go on Facebook, because I know everyone's on Facebook nowadays. Just go to my business page at Hector A. Vasquez, and that is Vasquez. And right there, there'll actually be an events page that'll have a link that'll take you straight to more information and allow you to get registered as well.
Okay, and for those who cannot make it because you don't live in San Diego or can't drive down here, Hector is available to work with you one-on-one, right? You have other programs and stuff that they can tap into, and you can reach out to him on Facebook and you can connect with him. I am a big believer of workshops and live events. I have seen the most tremendous results in my life by tapping into the programs. It wasn't until I started doing the actual workshops where I just saw amazing results happen. So this event is totally affordable. You should do it. Your me time needs to be spent reading books, watching videos at Me Time Network, but also going to live events and working one-on-one with coaches. And I can guarantee you will see amazing results. So thank you for being here. We can't wait to share some of the outcomes of the people that attended. And we hope lots of people come and get their me time with you at your event.
Thank you so much for having me here, Ruby. Thank you.
Thank you.